Watch out, it's Sting! That is almost as good as Shivani at last year's AEW Revolution when he uttered the iconic line, "It's Hook!" I'm John Renton with my review of AEW Rampage. Unfortunately, this week, the Grand Wizard himself, Jericho Aniston, was on commentary. He has not lent one positive match, moment, segment, any bit of commentary to the program in the last 2 fucking years. God fucking damn it. They're paying him a king's ransom, well, Tony Khan is, and he just brings the show down because he's fucking washed. He's fucking washed in every goddamn aspect. You're not a wizard, you're a goddamn idiot. You're the court jester, for God's sakes. Anyway, nevertheless, Malachi Black and Brody King of the House of Black are already in the ring, and so are John Silver and Alex Reynolds of the Dark Order. What's left of the Dark Order, because Stu Grayson, Alan Angels, and I'm assuming a couple other people they haven't had their contracts renewed. I wish them nothing but the best wherever they go. I've seen Alan Angels live a couple times. The guy can work. He'll get plenty of opportunity, especially since I think he's only 24, 25 years old. So, this match was fine. At one point, John Silver goes for his finisher, the Spin Doctor, but just go ahead now and watch Malachi Black cover 3/4 of the ring to break up a pin. Conveniently, held up pin. And then Dante's Inferno, 1, 2, 3. There you go. That's really about it for the opening match. And then Darby attacks Brody, and then watch out, it's Sting to confront Malachi Black. And Sting is just looking at Malachi like, God, I'm really getting paid to do this shit. I'm getting paid to stand around mostly, and it's past my bedtime. You go that way. I go to sleep. I feel asleep. They have stared down while Darby and Brody just kept, whatever, I don't fucking know what the deal was. Then we have a Miro pre-tape, where he basically says, since the black mist went in his face, he feels like he has claws stuck in him. So, my God, did you send the House of Black down to end the Redeemer or to recruit me? This is good shit. He's really cutting some damn good promos, whether pre-taped or in the ring. He's a really good talker. Hopefully, his neck of sand, as he puts it, holds up and he can continue to do some really good stuff. Then we brief recaps of Lee and Swerve winning the tag team championships. We go right to Jonathan Gresham with Tully Blanchard, Toa Leona, and Khan. Oh, and also Khan, K-A-U-N. And also, hey, Brian Cage is here. For some reason. I like Khan and Leona as a team. And Gresham took on Lee Moriarty with Matt Sydal. Ring of Honor World Championship match. And Caprice Coleman on commentary. Thankfully there to offset the fact that, well, Jericho fucking sucks on commentary. This was well wrestled. I've seen Lee Moriarty live before. The guy can work. And it wasn't bad. It was technically well wrestled. And Gresham won with the octopus stretch. And then he's cutting a promo. He puts over Shivani saying, this man appreciates professional wrestling. And that was nice. And then Gresham, it's hard to overlook Gresham if you get on his level. Unfortunately, I'm not willing to sit down in the ring so I can stare him eye to eye. I kid, of course. And then Claudio shows up, and they're just staring each other down from the stage and the ring, and we're going to have that match at Death Before Dishonor, which I'm tempted to get. That's in a week, basically. Well, a week tomorrow, but nevertheless. So, Statlander and Athena beat Robin and Charlotte Renegade. Charlotte with an E, by the way, an E instead of the O. It's like E-I-O anyway, nevertheless. Beat them pretty quickly. They jumpstart, and then Athena gets one of them in the ring, and then hits what used to be the Eclipse. I think they call it the O-Face. That's a really dumb name. I mean, I understand why they don't call it the Eclipse, but the O-Face is the best you can come up with. And then Layla Gray, my goodness. She comes out and tries to, show that she can be a true baddie. She looks the part, and I mean that with respect. Then here's Kara Hogan and Jade. And Jade nearly drops old Statlander right there. And there we go. Then Lee Moriarty is confronted by Stokely. Sydal, rips up his card, throws it at him. And then says, it's going to be you versus the inhuman Dante Martin. Who just walks like he's walking, from a set in front of a live studio audience. It's just hilarious. And they're going to have a match on Rampage. Okay, cool. Then we get the Gun Club addressing why they did what they did to the Acclaim. Basically, Billy Gunn says, Well, I love them and treated them better than my own sons, but it's time for us to go our separate ways. Here are the Acclaim, and Billy Gunn says, how about we do this one more time, then we can go our separate ways? Scissor me, daddy asks. Bowen super kicks him, and then they glom and throw the gun club out, and then Caster does freestyle rap at no track, says, how you so big but you're hung like a tadpole? And then tries to say motherfucker, and then gets cut off by Bowens. And then Bowen says, let me hear you say ass, boys. They're going to have a match pretty soon. Probably not on Dynamite. I would say, well, they can't have it on a pay-per-view. Maybe in a couple weeks. And then they have the split screen promos with Andrade, El Oli Olio, and the Lucha Bros talking. I understood the Lucha Bros more than I understood Andrade, and I have not been able to speak any Spanish since taking a year of Spanish in high school. I don't understand a goddamn thing, Andrade says. And they were teasing tension with Private Party and Andrade. And then we have Private Party with Andrade and G.I. Jose taking on the Lucha Bros with Alex Abrahantes. It was a well-worked match, and Phoenix gets the victory. There you go. I don't really have much to say about that match, even though it wasn't bad by this point. It was just there. It's a taped show. They don't really the people in charge don't really put a lot of effort into it, and the show's just kind of there. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.